Hi, welcome to a chapter of Ivan Can Cook. Today we're going to do Norwegian party chili. It's a special recipe, so I want you to all pay attention. Okay, first of all, we all know Norwegians don't like color in their food, so we have to keep it fairly plain. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to take our beans. Now there's a wide variety of beans that you can choose from. The important thing is they have to be white. White beans. This here is a Northwest bean. And this, of course, my favorite, a navy bean named after the most famous and prestigious branch of the service. We take our beans, pour them into a bowl, and then we add our hydrating fluid. Normally, we have a variety of options that we can do. Today, we're going to use the traditional South America or south of the border type marinade. And we're going to soak our beans. Now, we're going to soak them for probably at least a couple hours. So you want to put your beans in here, soak them for a couple hours, keep it covered because we don't want to lose any of the essence of our marinade. Now, for those of you that don't like south of the border type things, we can also do a more Northwest blend, which is like pine trees, firs, and cedar. And for those of you that like the Caribbean touch, there's also a couple other different options for you. Needless to say, you have a wide variety of options here, so go ahead and explore. Okay, after you've soaked your beans, while your beans are soaking, very important. While they're soaking, go ahead and take your sharp instruments, cut up your tomatoes, onions, and put them in a pot. Start them cooking. You can also add, today we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of chili powder, we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of cayenne powder, and we're gonna use a full cup of jalapenos. We're gonna cook those down, make a really nice sauce. Now, for those of you that like meat in your chili, I suggest a couple of Norwegian options. There's always lutefisk. We can also do pickled herring, which is another nice option. If you're very bland and boring, you can also try this plain old chicken. But keep that as an option. Okay, after you've marinated your beans and they're fully hydrated, and you have your chili cooking down, your sauces and stuff. Okay, go ahead and drain your liquid off your beans. Now be very careful. We're gonna keep this. We're Norwegian. We're frugal. We use everything. So we're gonna keep this, and we're gonna use this as our Norwegian punch. It'll have the chili flavor to it, the beans, the essence. We'll serve it with our chili. It'll be awesome. Just trust me, this is party chili. This is what it's all about. It's a party. Add your beans to your chili, cook them down, serve it. Take your marinade, put it in a nice serving dish. You can even garnish it with a few limes if you want. Careful. That's why you use a sharp instrument prior to tasting the marinade. And I guarantee your party will be a success.
Take 14, Stan Can Cook. Welcome to this week's version of Stan Can Cook. Today I'm going to show you how to make gluten-free, dairy-free, supplemented flavoring chili. I expect this to make the finals of the chili competition. We're going to be using today Better Than Bouillon Chili Base. Wonderful product. Wonderful aroma. We're also going to be using Daiya Deliciously Dairy-Free Cheddar Style Shreds. It's neither cheese or delicious, but it's necessary. So to make this recipe, which is, like I said, been in our family for generations, you open yourself a can of Cattle Drive Gold chili. Happens to be gluten-free chili. You put the chili in the pan. It's complicated. You take a little bit of the gluten-free and the Better Than Bouillon chili base, and you just do this by taste, and you stir that in. You light the fire. I say low to medium heat. You stir that up. Now, I happen to have preheated this, so I know it's ready, so I can shut this off and pour it into my serving dish. Then you take a few of the shards of plastic cheese and some onions to taste. There's no reason for the red peppers other than it added some nice colors for the demonstration. And you're ready to eat. Tune in next week to Stan Can Cook when I show you how to make gluten-free traditional clam chowder. See you at the meeting.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Coraline.
Today we're going to make some silly chili. So, step 1, grab beef and dump it in the pot. Alright, beef went in there nicely, that's good.
Yeah.
Step 2, grab veggies like the onions that Cora happens to be touching. Like maybe grab a bowl of them and... Alright, put it in the pot now.
I've been practicing my proper pouring technique.
Wow. So anyway, once we set that bowl down, it's all over there. You can grab the bowl right next to it, which is filled with the onions.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah. The peppers, or mixed veggies. Toss it in there. It's more pouring, like you do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Huh.
Cora, why'd you do that? Alright then, veggies are in. Next we have... Wow, I sure hope Cora would move her hands out a little bit.
Perfect.
We are currently adding the tomatoes.
Yep, while you were away, we added some beans. Seasoned it with some salt. I'll admit I added a bit too much and got it kind of all over the table.
Yeah. So, now that the tomatoes have successfully... Wait, do we need more salt? Cora, you're adding more salt.
Why, of course. It needs to be perfectly salted.
Well, you just said you added too much.
Exactly 27 grains. That was before I did some quick math. That's in my head.
Maybe you want to try using a can opener, like that one.
Okay, just better be careful.
Why am I holding a teaspoon? Hey.
What in the world are you doing with that teaspoon?
No, I don't.
What in the world are you doing with that teaspoon?
I don't know.
You can be strange. Tomatoes are being stubborn.
Yeah, that did it.
Perfect. I think I got it all right.
Alright. So, now that we've added all that stuff, we can add some chili powder.
Chili powder. Wow!
Oh geez, that's a lot of chili powder.
I think I might have poured a bit much, but wait, let me... Yes, it's exactly 796 grains. It's perfect. It's
I counted 776.
776. It's a monstrosity.
Evil.
It's evil.
So let's just ignore that slight mishap there. And let's add some of the spices. Wow, good stirring. I could probably add a bit more spice.
Sam,
Wonder
not
why
sure
it's
that's
not
enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not coming out of the can.
Sam, you're making a mess.
I'm making a mess. You spilled salt everywhere.
Well, you're making a bigger mess. You're wasting precious spices. There's $76 per grain.
Oh, jeez. I guess that's coming out of my paycheck.
Salt is only $27 per grain.
It's also ridiculously expensive, but anyway.
I know. Quality food is expensive.
So anyway, Corey, I see you're adding salt there. Or maybe that's pepper. Yeah, that's pepper.
We already added salt.
Oh yeah, true. You did. So, now that we have that pepper in there, we can move on to our final ingredient, the cilantro.
Yes.
Should be
Only
right in front
Sam
of
knows
me.
how to perfectly prepare it.
Yes, I have this very great technique. Alright, so normally you would put it directly into the pot and stir it in, right? But instead, my revolutionary technique, you take all the cilantro, no, don't put it in the bowl, that'd be dumb. Instead, you move all the way over to the trash over here and immediately throw it all away. Wait, now that your cilantro has been properly disposed of, your chili is now ready for
It's
eating.
perfect. Now.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Silly Chili.
Goodbye.